Well guys, the new update's out in 2 days, and what do we have? Patch notes. So we can talk about everything that's coming to the update. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, this video is probably gonna be longer than normal because the patch notes are so long this time that we're gonna need a little bit of extra time than normal. Because it seems like there's a lot of changes coming to the game, which could be good, could be bad. I don't know, I haven't read over them all yet. So yep, let's hop into it now and talk about what's happening in Cookie Run Kingdom. Alright guys, so hopping into it, what do we have first? New special episode, Legend of the Red Dragon. Just briefly going over what this is gonna act a lot like the Cookie Odyssey. It's going to be a new story for Pyatt and Holly Berry. You're going to unlock this after beating Odyssey, though it can be unlocked with gems if you want to unlock it early. You have to use quills to progress, which is kind of cringe. And also, they're adding a new shop into the game with this. So basically, this is like a new version of Odyssey. I don't really like Odyssey too much, but for you lore havers out there or lore wanters out there, then maybe this is good for you guys. Barring that this is not almost impossible to beat, aka the final battle. But yeah, overall, I'm glad they're adding more lore type things into the game, because that's what I feel like most players are here for anyway, just like the lore to the game. They're also adding, like I said, a new shop into the game, which will use these catnip coins to actually spend money in a shop to get items from, which is really cool. Though I do wish you could get these quills using stamina, because we need something else to do with stamina in the game. We just keep stacking stamina and stamina and stamina. I literally have nothing to do with my stamina. Please let us do something else with our stamina. But overall, I think this is pretty good coming to the game, some more lore and stuff like that. Now let's hop into the two cookies coming to the game. Pattaya Dragon and Royal Margarine. Starting off with Pattaya Dragon, and I know this skill looks really long, so I'll just give you a brief summary of what he does. First of all, I want to point out, he's a charge unit. Oh my god, Death Sisters, please. My charge powders can't handle this. We've had a charge cookie every single update. Please. Death Sisters, please. Please quit releasing charge cookies and defense cookies, please. Okay, my rant's done. Let's talk about his skill now. So he's going to be a new dragon rarity, which is basically legendary. His skill, he's going to be ignoring damage risk. He's going to be reducing healing. He's going to be reducing attack. When he gets stacks of Pattaya Fury, he's going to be enhancing his attack and do an enhanced attack. Whenever he uses his enhanced attack, he's going to be reducing the target's resistance to fire damage and also ignoring damage resist. He also increases his own crit, and he gets more damage resist with the more attack you stack on him. Guys, I don't need to say it. I mean, come on. He's basically like a legendary cookie. I don't need to say that he's cracked because he's cracked. I mean, it's basically a legendary cookie. I don't know what you expect. It's gonna be cracked. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time, drooling over him, because he's in that ancient / legendary category. We all should know he's gonna be cracked. Though I do think this is gonna help out with Capsaicin a lot and keep him in the meta with the increased fire damage that you'll be able to do. He is an epic cookie, which is great, and he's also an ambush cookie, which is kinda cool too. So let's hop into what he does. He's gonna target the top 3 enemies with the highest attack and hit them 3 times. He's going to be doing poison damage, dealing defense reduction, and the damage he does is going to be equal to the amount of periodic damage debuffs on the enemy. To me, this seems okay. This seems a lot more structured towards like the Red Velvet Dragon, not so much as PvP goes, because he is doing that defense reduction, which is really strong against the Red Velvet Dragon. But from looking at the skill, it doesn't look too good for PvE, because you need to run so many different types of units on the team to do damage. Of course, we'll have to see his scalings. If his scalings are insane, you could probably throw him on the team with Pattaya Dragon and absolutely cleave enemies, because there's 2 types of debuffs. It's like, oh, you get double the damage if you have 2 debuffs. That's pretty good. So yeah, we'll have to see his scalings when he actually comes out. That'll determine how good he really is. This ability is really going to determine on his scalings, guys. Like, he could either be really good or really bad depending on those scalings. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the next thing now, which is the Hall of Encounter. And basically what this does is going to allow you to upgrade the certain cookies that basically have something to do with this update. Checking here on their Discord, it's going to be Hollyberry, Pattaya Dragon, Wildberry Cookie, and also Royal Margarine Cookie. These cookies are going to be receiving buffs, I can assume, from this. And of course you have like a level thing here, which kind of goes off, I guess, the levels of like what levels your cookies are and stuff like that, and how much you have the tower upgraded. And then on top of that, I'll be giving you buffs for like the cookies and stuff in this category. From what this looks like it could be pay to win, depending on how they scale the rewards out and how they scale the buffs out. Like, if it's the higher ascensions you have, the bigger buffs you get, then that's not a good look. But yeah, that's in the game now, huh? And now they're changing something with the gacha. Chance Up Cookie Gacha. Now, I don't know about this one. We're going to read into it here and see actually what it does. So let's talk about it. Increases your chances of pulling the desired cookie with the new Chance Up system. The first cookies that are going to appear in the Chance Up Cookie Gacha is going to be Hollyberry, Wildberry, Royal Margarine Cookie. These cookies will have higher chances to appear than that of the regular gacha. Then you can select 2 cookies for a Chance Up upgrade. You can select the same 2 cookies twice to further increase your chances of getting that cookie. Once you have reached a total number of pulls, pulls, you'll receive a guaranteed hollyberry cookie. You use lucky cookie tickets, dragon raid to pull cookies in the chain type gacha. These items can be attained through event missions and more. And what they mean by more is probably buying them from the shop. So I mean, this is kind of pay to win. Adding like these tickets in the game where you can get guaranteed cookies and you can increase the rates of all these cookies. That's kind of down bad, and getting a guaranteed hollyberry at the end, hey yo, well, that is kind of weird. Anyways, guys, I mean, whales are just gonna abuse this obviously because they can probably just buy all the tickets they need to get all these cookies. So yeah, good luck in your standard gacha pool. This alone says they're not fixing the standard gacha pool. They're gonna be adding events in to add increase your rates to these cookies so you can have an easier time actually getting them. So have fun with that. Now, one thing we don't know is if they took out the actual featured gacha pool in advance for this. Like if they're using this instead of the featured gacha pool and just having like your standard cookie gacha, I don't know that yet. So I hope they still have the featured gacha system, because if they don't, this is really bad. I do not like this. This is really bad if they're making you summon with these tickets that you have to get through events and then making you use all your gems through a standard banner. If they do something like that, if it's something like that, then that is not good. Like I said, I don't know how this is actually going to pan out. I'm assuming they'll still have your normal featured gacha, which gives you increased rates, which, I mean, come on. I mean, it's not really increased rates anymore now, but it's still better than nothing, right? So yeah, I do take issue with this banner coming out, or a new gacha system coming out. We're also going to be getting new resident toppings, the draconic toppings. These will be able to be put on Pattaya Dragon, Royal Margarine, Hollyberry, Wildberry. So yeah, we have some new resident toppings. Hey yo, let's go. Those are always good to have. I love resident toppings. Also, we're getting some big changes to toppings. We can finally upgrade 5 toppings at a time. Holy! Maybe I'll get through my 300 to 400 toppings that I haven't upgraded because they just take too long to upgrade. I am glad we can upgrade 5 toppings at a time now. That's good for me. Reset the topping storage. Don't really know what that means. Now you're also able to remove an entire topping set with a single tap. And they're adding some more stuff on top of that as well, but the main thing for me is upgrading 5 toppings at one time. That's a-okay, and I love that. They're also giving some buffs to some cookies here. We're getting a buff for sparkling, mint, pomegranate, cream puff, parfait, and cream unicorn. And they're all getting HP and defense upgrades. You want to know why they're all getting the HP and defense upgrades? Because they know what Pattaya Dragon's about to do. They know Pattaya Dragon's about to do so much damage. These cookies probably wouldn't even survive Pattaya Dragon's first skill. This is honestly just what it means here. They just die really quick. They're trying to add some more defensive stats into them so they don't die as quick. Which, I mean, I guess is good, but we're probably not going to use them anyways until they come out with buffs for these cookies, so. They're also rebalancing treasures as well. For the most part, they're just increasing them by a couple like point percentages. Like, for example, they're increasing the old pilgrim scroll from 59.7% to 60%, so a 0.3 increase. But then we're getting some bigger upgrades, especially with the priestesses, cookie paper charm, divine honey cream crown, the squeaky flamingo, and the royal necklace. These are all getting like 5 to 6% increases as well, so that's also pretty good. We're getting new decor, so you builders out there, we're finally getting something new to build with. Good luck for you guys. I'm so happy for you guys. You guys are going to be able to build some more. Dragon Soulstones will be appearing in the arena shop now. And yeah, guys, that's really about it for these updates today. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you when the update comes out in 2 days. So, yep, have a good one, everyone, and be preparing for your update.